Okay, we're away.
Alrighty, so we're at the drill press, and what we've got in here is we've got an arbor, okay, so we've got our center drill bit inside, and that's what we're going to screw these hole saws onto, okay? And the hole saw that we're starting with is our smallest one, okay? So we said we wanted a 20 and a 22, so we're going to start with the 20. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just screw that on. Just have to fit it in, and I just screw it onto our center drill bit here, and just snug it up, and that's fine, okay? I'm going to bring in a piece of wood underneath just to protect, so I know that when I've drilled through this, I'm not drilling into the steel table, so I'm careful to have something underneath. And I'm going to slide my block under and get it on center. So this operation, you can hand hold this, but you can also clamp it down if you prefer, okay? And we've looked at, hopefully you've had a demonstration on the drill press, but you can choose either to clamp it down or you can hand hold this if you like, okay? Now I'm going to line it up with the center. And just make sure I get myself nicely on center there and look at it from a couple directions. I feel pretty happy with that. I can even push down a little bit and just put a slight imprint on center there. Makes it easier to start. Then I'm good to go. So now we'll just have a look at this setup before we move on. So this is quite a nice little vise to use at the drill press, and this can make it easier for you to hold on to it. Okay. So the vise has a nice little step here that we can rest the block on, which keeps it up in the air for us. And we'll go ahead and just wind that block in, making sure that it's suspended on the step. Okay, so that's nice and flat. Now we'll go ahead, I'm going to spin it around and hold it this way, and get it lined up on my center point again. Just check that from a couple directions. It looks good. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to go ahead and start it up. Now, I just want to point out something here. I have to decide how deep I want to drill, okay? And this is one of the decisions you need to make, how deep. And the depth is going to define the width of your ring, okay? So the width of the ring is going to be defined by how deep you go through. And as you go down, you want to go down and come up and go down and come up and just do small cuts. The important thing is that you don't cut out the very center of the hole saw cut. We want to try to hold on to that. So that little centerpiece on the inside is quite important to us because the ring forms around that. The ring band forms around that. So we're going to go down and up a few times and just try to go to the depth that we're after. Okay? So we've got our hole saw cut and we're quite happy with the depth that we've gone to. We've just chosen to go down about 4 millimeters. We're happy with that. So of course now what I would do is I need to switch over to the larger one and I just unscrew this. You should be able to just unscrew that by hand, okay? Just like you screwed it in. Take that one off, put your next hole saw on, and then go ahead and drill down through the same center hole. Okay? Maybe we'll just go ahead and do that. Alright.